all know what needs to happen.
And those are exactly the kind of words you expect to hear coming from him. We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Clutch.
I'll tell you what I love. Stretch the defense. They got hot from behind that three-point line, and that really gave them the margin they needed.
Yeah, that's right.
Now the feed to Noah. Gives him the lead pass. Clutch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Get ready to return and come back to the court.
And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Allen.
And holding off to play this year.
Here's Clutch. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Working on James. Unloads from 13. Here's Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clutch has got 6.
I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become...
He dishes it to Boozer. That's good. Boozer's got his first basket of the night.
Supposed to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
Here's Clutch. He has 6. Rose goes in, and there's a nice one-handed slam. That's not easy.
Climb the ladder, can he?
Swiped it away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James. Savage. That's the way.
Really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Oden comes in for Chris Bosh. That's Hasleman for Shane Battier.
Right.
Pass to Clutch. 5 on the clock. And stolen by LeBron. On the floor for Miami. Ray Allen and LeBron fill out the wings. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Cole in at the point.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers has checked in. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
We'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fast to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was...
They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style.
To Noah, stolen by Bosh. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Feeds it to LeBron.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge pull.
All sorts of time. The shot is off.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
11 points in the game. Bosh, covered by Noah. And Chris Bosh with the slam. Well, now they're just going to town. Oh, grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
I'm interested in...
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After LeBron James's miss. Rose. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, offensive style would be very effective that way as well.
Chicago with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Then kicks to Boozer. Haslam on him. The jump hook. Again, Chicago. He's been distributing the basketball this past month. And you look at Clutch, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
Well, guys, if the last month is any indication, it looks to me like he could be an effective passer in this league for a long time.
Well, hold on here. Let's put the parking brakes on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it's been a great month for him, but I want to see him continue to put up those kind of assist numbers.
The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Oh, and the jam by Butler. Stupendous.
That impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Right. I look forward to watching as a broadcaster. Great talent, but it's the way they play together that's so appealing.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After LeBron James's miss. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. And 12 points for
pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. And they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now, here's Chalmers. It's LeBron with the drive. Anthony dishes to Haslam, and it's good. Haslam's
A long career with the Heat and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
LeBron against Butler. None of the defenders wanted anything close to two of them on.
Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Now, here's Chalmers, defended by Clutch. Butler against Lewis. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Heat lead by 4. There's Clutch. There's the 3. No good on that last second attempt there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Heat out front, leading by 4. Make sure you stay tuned for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. Then we'll be back here right after that for the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Chicago. Thanks for joining us. Miami up on top against Chicago. Two evenly matched teams going head-to-head. Could be a playoff preview. A nice start for Mario Chalmers. He's got a dozen points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And the Bulls going all out. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. The game's top scorer, Derrick Rose. 15 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
Foul line with 5 points there.
5 pretty big points, Clark.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dang and Boozer, they make up the forwards. Clutch out there with Derrick Rose. Now, here's Chalmers. 18 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but there taken with the 34th pick back in 08.
He's played his entire career with the Heat, and really it was a perfect situation for him when LeBron arrived because he's a kind of a combo guard. He plays the point, but he's an excellent spot-up shooter, so he can play off of LeBron and Wade quite well.
Chicago call. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, almost an unbelievable stat. But back in 2007, LeBron finished the season shooting almost process. He has completely transformed us. 2 titles back it up, Kevin.
That's why he's a champion, Doris. Thanks.
Yeah, such an amazing talent. He impacts the game in every way.
And for the Bulls.
They missed him, though, Kevin, and desperately. I thought they performed admirably, but they really needed him against the Heat. They were able to steal game 1 in that Eastern Conference semifinal matchup, but without us, didn't have enough firepower to beat Miami.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Here's Rose. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this.
How about that basketball, man? Beautiful. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Here's Allen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Out move to the hoop.
He feeds it to Boozer. The fadeaway. Another one falls for Chicago.
I don't know.
Have a look at the top shooters among them. Number 1, Luol Deng.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well, not at center, but at small forward, it gives you a remarkably dependable option.
Back to Rose. Tipped and stolen by Chalmers. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. That's good from Allen on the assist by LeBron. The feed to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock.
What throw down there.
No good. The Heat leading by 12. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers at 62%. Here's Allen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Here's Clutch. And again, no good by Chicago.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
This has been a one-sided game in the league.
Rose off the pick from Clutch. Rose dishes to Butler. Back to Rose. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few.
Back to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got perfect hand hit.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
LeBron passes to Chalmers. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Man show with Rose running things and have a solid core and system that will always compete.
Well, it's the second straight year that the Bulls have essentially been without Rose in their playoff run due to injury. And so I think Chicago fans...
Allen right side. Back to Lewis. Launches it. Bernardo dishes to Anthony. Goes up again. He lays it in. Bernardo.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. There was a lot of thought about how the Heat could improve after they lost to the Mavs in the 2011 NBA Finals. Many called for a veteran, earned it with their hard work, and he couldn't be happier, guys.
Thanks, Doris. That's good.
They've got to continue to put pressure.
Clutch. Snell. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 seconds left in the third. And here is Chalmers. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A 3 off the inbound. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 19. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers is out there with Allen. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Oden in at the foul. No one covering.
You know, defensively, you can't.
Now Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. Allen for the 3. Bosh. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
Such a
now on the night. It's Allen with the drive. Bosh kicks to Allen. And the Heat get another bucket right there. James is checked in.
The Heat marched their way to the best record in the league last season, 66-16, and the ability to win on the...
Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
The shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 9. Noah against Chalmers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by LeBron. Here's Clutch. Boozer a screen on Allen. Clutch the pass to Boozer. Shoots from the elbow. Carries the jump shot. And that's 23. Dishes to Chalmers. Offensive rebound Heat.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
There's the bucket. Good.
You know, old school, physical play in the paint, dominate.
Boozer passes to Clutch. That's good. Clutch has got 7 now in this quarter to LeBron. The fader. Here's Clutch, covered by LeBron. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Rondo didn't quite get along, and Allen wanted maybe a bigger role offensively. And in fact, you know, his minutes went down last season with the Heat, but he clearly fit in well. Came off the bench and really fit nicely with the game that they would really like to win.
And Chalmers kicks to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Deep range, incredible accuracy, and he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
Here's Clutch, defended by Allen. Boozer a screen on Allen. Clutch the pass to Rose. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Despite the
Outside Dang. Pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 3. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
the one hand.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told his players.
A lot, Doris. Backing down is LeBron. Back to Bosch. That's good. And the Heat lead by 13.
That was a very high-quality shot they created.
Back to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Clutch the pass to Boozer. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Battier. Here's Clutch. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, oh boy.
Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Rose. And it's Chicago scoring again. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Chalmers. Allen with the screen for Chalmers. And there's the feed to LeBron. And fouled hard there. Here's Cole. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
You were really showcasing your passing skills out there tonight, getting double-digit assists for the first time in your career. What was your game plan going in that led to your setting up your teammates so well?
My teammates were great out there tonight, first and foremost. They were really the ones doing the hard work. I just tried to get them the ball when one of them got open. When they're finishing like that, it makes my job easy.